You have permanently cut all ties, all cords, all anything that had you attached to a demonic ex-partner. Welcome back to the channel, Spiritual Gangsters. It's your girl here. My name is Monse. If you're new to the channel, this is the Cosmic Creation. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe. As you can see, we are in my car because you know what? We gotta make videos anywhere at any time because we get messages at anywhere at any time. Okay, so I came here because my son had a little dentist appointment. So you know what, I kept seeing little things and I was like, okay, God, I get it. So I'm in the dentist office. Hold on, this is the Cosmic Creation 144. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I leave you the link, okay, to my Spanish channel and to my Cash App if you wish to donate to the channel. Okay, now I was in the dentist office and I saw that there was like a cartoon on the TV, right? And it was playing or whatever, and then I looked away for a while, right? But then immediately when I looked back at the TV to see that cartoon, there was like a string of like green. Sorry, I said red, so I don't know, red could be significant. Maybe there was magic done as well and that is broken, okay? But I saw green. So this is also telling me this is definitely an ex, bro, that could have done some type of magic on you, some type of spell work on you to keep you. Hold on, I don't know if this is going to be too close and personal, okay? I had to move the phone because it was literally under the sun and it's about to start getting heated up in this motherfucker. So yeah, yeah, there could have been spell work done by this ex-partner, okay? To keep you, you know, in this karmic loop with them, going over round and round and round we go type situation, 222 on the time, and you've escaped this. You're probably going to be like, oh girl, I left that person 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago. Yeah. Yeah. But there was still something that was like lingering. I don't know if it's, again, the magic that this person was doing. Because another thing, I started to say red ribbon, right? So that lets me know that there was magic involved, but the ribbon was actually green. That let me know that your heart was still in it. So maybe that's what it is. Oh my God. You have released this person from your heart. Listen to me, okay? I get it. We can be like, nah, fuck him, fuck her, right? They did me dirty. They did this, they did that. I get it. But what you have in your heart was something different. You could have like seen this person and then gone back to like a nostalgic moment. Or you could have, maybe you thought you erased all the pictures and everything from this person, and out of nowhere, right, your Snapchat comes up on the memories and there's like a photo of this person and you're like, damn, why did you have to do that to me? Why did you have to be like that? Why couldn't you just done X, Y, and Z instead of 1, 2, 3? You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like it still hurt a little bit that this person did that, because you still had love for this person. You still cared about this person. And not to say that you want to go back to this person, but you being the type of person that you are. You know, you're like, damn, I gave you all of this. I gave you that. I gave you that, this, that. And this is how you treated me. How you did me like that when I loved you so much. You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. But when I turned around and looked at the cartoon, there were giant scissors cutting these ribbons. When the scissors cut that green ribbon, that ribbon turned into like a little gift, like a bow into a gift, and it landed on the little girl's head, and she had like a little bow on her head. So it's almost like you've passed the test here, or no, you haven't passed the test. It feels that way, but I don't think it's that. It's like you finally accomplished something here. I don't know, maybe you thought you were never gonna get over this person, and you finally have. And you finally have, right? Maybe you finally let go of this person. And so, right, maybe you've officially healed your heart chakra from this situation, right? Your heart is officially like restored from this particular situation with this devil X. Because the reason why I'm calling this person that, I was about to say him, so it could be a him, but the reason why I'm calling this person that, look, because it was an op. The whole time this person was your fucking op, okay? And had you in emotional pain the whole time. This was the energy the whole time. But the reason why I'm calling this person that is because I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw I was married to the devil. That was the title of like a short film on YouTube. I was like, what the fuck? Right? I was like, what the hell is this? And then shortly after, I saw that ribbon being cut. Okay? I know I saw something else. I cannot freaking remember. Maybe it'll come to me. Because I can't remember. And I know I saw something else. It'll come to me. But yeah. So you've officially healed your heart chakra. Look, we got gift, message, and divinity. You're getting a gift from the divine. And I just told you, right, that when that ribbon got cut, it turned into like a bow. And it landed on the little girl's head. So, I don't know, you're about to get a gift, or you're being crowned by the divine, or you're receiving like a message of good news. We got obsession. Ugh. I'm hearing loose cannon. This person was a loose cannon. So this person could have had you on a fucking roller coaster of emotions. One day they loved you, the second day they didn't. Later on that day they were mad at you. Later on that day they were like, oh, hey, honey. Okay? And then other times they were always in a fucking bad mood. I just saw death magic. You hear that plane? That little mini jet? Trusted flipped over. What is this trusted? What is this trusted? I'm hearing that song, God Don't Play About Me. Like, you know what I'm getting with this trusted card? Like, I feel like the divine could have even told this person, oh, that message and gift and divinity, that could have been a sign from the divine to this person. Like, they could have received a message saying things along the lines of, this is a gift, she's a gift, he's a gift. Like, stop fucking with them, right? Stop pulling this fucking death magic you're doing on the collective. All right, knock it off. They're a gift from the divine to you. And this person turns around and does death magic. You were sleeping with the enemy, dude. Like, for real. This is somebody that doesn't have control of their emotions. They're a loose cannon. It's like at any point in time, like, it's like they're cool, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it's like they're angry now. We got sweetheart here. Love spell. They're trying to do, or they tried to do a love spell on a sweetheart. I keep hearing that word, loose cannon, loose cannon, loose cannon. This person's a loose cannon. They might have like mental issues, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, we got rich girl. Yeah, maybe because you're still a freaking sweetheart who's doing very well for herself, who's taking care of her business, taking care of her home, taking care after all the abuse that you've been put through by this person. You're still a sweetheart. You're still empathic. You're still compassionate about other people. Passionate about life. 11 on the time. Like I'm hearing you stayed motivated. Yeah, this person was attacking you, dude. Like, with magic. Behind abuse, it was the priest. But I don't know, you've done something recently. Recently, you've changed. You might even feel different, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, you can be feeling things happening to you and you're like, whoa. What did I just feel like maybe you feel dizzy, or we got occupation. That's what I'm saying. You could be feeling like, I was gonna say weird, but like strange. You're like, I typically normally don't get headaches, or no. Well, yeah, I'm hearing like ascension symptoms. Okay, so because you have officially broken whatever love spell or love ritual or death magic or whatever fucking magic that we're trying to do, you broke it. You broke it, you dismantled it. And because of that, you might have, that's why we heard that little mini plane. You've elevated to a higher frequency, to a higher level, that you might be experiencing certain, like, you might be feeling woozy, dizzy, right? You're like, well, why am I feeling like this right now? Like, this is weird. Or why am I feeling like anxious or something like that? Is because maybe now you're gonna start picking up on energy even a little bit heavier now, right? I don't know. Twin flame. Ugh. Dude. Twin flame, imprisonment, and animosity. What's that? And high honor. So not only that this person do fucking death magic and love spells and all this other bullshit, right? Dude, this person's energy is heavy. Like, the reason why I said everything I just said is because I just randomly started feeling that way. You know, like anxious and like low-key lightheaded. And this person's like, no, okay, so not only did they do all this magic, they bashed you. They bashed your name. And they're pissed off. And I don't know if they're going to fucking jail for real, or they're stuck in a mental prison that now you're being looked at in high honor. If you have kids with this person, because the child card flipped over, but it went back in. It flipped over with distant future. And on the bottom of the deck, we have poverty. If you have children with this person was wishing that you were living on the street with your kids. Even though they're his fucking kids too, or her kids too, they don't fucking care. They were hoping that you were out and about in the streets asking, you know, that's what they were wishing for your future, right? It's almost like, well, you're not going to leave me behind. You're not getting away from me that easy. Now I'm going to make shit harder for you. And not only am I going to make it harder for you, I'm going to make it harder for you and the kids. Even though those kids are mine, I don't care. This is a very nasty energy, dude. What else, Spirit? Because I don't want to be here for too long. And that's why that rich girl came out. And that high honor with the imprisonment and animosity. Because what they were doing, what they were spending their money on, going to that priest, what they were spending their money on, their time, their energy, their efforts, it was all for nothing. Because you're still this rich girl and you're still being seen in high honor and you're still this sweetheart. Nothing fucking changed. They didn't damage you the way they wanted to. They didn't ruin you the way that they wanted to. They didn't end things for you the way that they would have liked to. All right, you're still moving. Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm home. Okay, I had to cut the video because I was getting a phone call, and by that time my son was like done with the appointment and just whatever. A lot of shit was going on. Okay, so I cut the video just abruptly like that because of that. Okay, they were calling me from the dentist office to go pick up my kid. So here I am. We're back. Let's keep going. Like I said, they didn't stop you the way they wanted to stop you. They didn't damage you the way they wanted to damage you. They didn't want to ruin things for you. I'm sorry, they didn't want to ruin things for you. They wanted to ruin things for you, but they couldn't. They couldn't because you kept going. Okay? And I feel like because of that, that's the reason why something has broken, like some type of like karmic tie or something. Like you broke some type of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, this is just an example. Like if you had 10 ribbons, 10 karmic ribbons that were attached to this past person of yours, right? And slowly you were cutting 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's giving like you just cut the final one. You just cut the very last one to the past. Okay, you just, yeah, I'm hearing you need to cut it. Yeah, you just cut the very last, I don't know how to, I keep getting like the energy, like you just cut the very last thing that, I don't know, some way, somehow, something that was still trying to hold you back to those people or to that energy or to that place, whatever, right? Because it is giving X, but I'm just saying, right, in general. You just cut like the final, it's like the final straw. Yeah. I think that's why it was green. Person's under judgment. We got the Emperor on the bottom. I feel like this is a baby daddy we're talking about. Okay? Like I said earlier, you could have, you probably had children with this person. You probably had kids with this person. Okay? I'm hearing this person's a douchebag. Like they're a jerk. Hey! Sorry guys, my son is still a little woozy from the dentist. But yeah. Legal issues. Bro, I said it, right? When that imprisonment came out, I told you I don't know if this motherfucker going to jail for real or he's just in a mental prison. But He going to jail, bro. Or maybe because you've cut some final cord that still try to keep you attached to the past or whatever. Since you cut that final cord, now everything is happening now. We got the Knight of Wands. The Ace of Wands. I don't know why I'm... What is that? Four of Cups. False person. Ew, I don't want to... I'm hearing that song by Two of Pentacles by Chris Brown and Fat Joe. I think it's called Here We Go and Again and Another Round. Another round. Here we go and again and another round. Another round. Another round. I used to want you and her and her and her and you and her and her. I used to want you and her and her and her. Now I know all I want is you. Yeah, too bad, too sad. Oh boy, you done fucked it up. That's what I was gonna say. With that Ace of Swords and this Knight of... I'm sorry. Oh, that was the truth then. Because I just said the Ace of Swords. But the Ace of Wands, with this Knight of Wands, I don't know why I was getting very lusty energy. Very energy, like... I used to want you and her and her and her and her. Okay, so this person, like, they pretended to be balanced. Okay, they pretended to love you. They were lying the whole fucking time. And like that song said, right now I know, all I want is you. Yeah, too bad. They lied. They manipulated. I'm hearing they lied, they manipulated, they stole, they cheated. Passion in reverse. Yeah, you don't have that no more. You don't. Maybe this person wants to come in on some lustful stuff with that Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords because they see that you're calm, that you're fine. They want to come and ruin that. But with the Passion card in reverse, like you want no parts. Because you're innocent and the Page of Wands. You got good news coming in and you want no parts of this. Your heart is not in it anymore. You don't have feelings for this person like that no more. All those feelings are out of you already. It's like you see this person and you're like, oh my God. Right? It's not like you hate them. I'm just hearing like you're disgusted. You're like, ew, you're just nasty. You're just nasty. Right? You put it in wherever, you stick it in wherever. Like, you're just gross. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, I don't hate you or anything, but I'm cool. I moved on. Right? I don't care. I don't feel anything for you or anything. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, miss me with all of that. I feel like they also pretended to have passion for you when they didn't. ¿Ya te vas? Bye, baby. Con cuidado, okay? You see what I mean? They pretended. They saw you as like easy bait. They could have involved you in some type of like legal problems. But you're going to be, if you haven't been found innocent already, you will be. If you're going through like a legal situation with this person, you won't be, nothing's going to happen. It ain't you, boo. It's them. Like the shirt says, right? Is that what it says? It's not me, it's you. Yeah, bitch, it's you. Fuck up out of here. Trying to bring legal problems to the collective, bro. The Chariot. Ew. You see, look at that vampire. I heard you look juicy as fuck. That's probably why. So it's not, okay, it's lustful energy, right? But it's not because this person wants to be with you like that again because you guys shared intimacy and passion. No. It's because they need that energy. The way to siphon it is by sleeping with you. Maybe every time, okay, so maybe this is a situation where when you were with this person, like let's just say the bedroom was hot and heavy when you first met, right? Like y'all were just like throwing each other off the walls and whatnot. And then once you guys got together, maybe even got married, like all that shit died. All that shit died. And it's because they never had passion to begin with. And it's not to say that you're not attractive or anything like that. It's just because this person is a douche. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's because this person is a douchebag. They're a jerk. Okay? This could be somebody that has a very, 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 like their ego walks in and then them. This is somebody who thinks so highly of themselves, like that they're fine as fuck. Okay, that they look good, they're smart, they're this, they're that. Like this person thinks that they have all these qualities that they really don't fucking have. They don't. That's why I said earlier too, like this person can have some type of like mental issue, like mental problems, for real, for real. Okay? The Tower, the Hanged Man, yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn. And I'm seeing the vampire, that we got the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and I'm seeing the vampire there. I don't know why, but I have a feeling this person's sick. Okay? They're sick. I don't know. The Eight of Swords. Bro. Let's pull from Big Bertha, okay? Let's see what's up with this real quick. Layla. Sorry, I'm a doggy out there yelling to the folks in the street. October 10th could be significant. Hard worker, okay? Exposed secrets. You guys, I know my past couple of readings, like the past 3 to 4 readings, have been around the same energy. And I'm feeling it's because with this Chariot here, like this is happening right now. It's like, for example, this is just an example, okay? If I'm receiving some type of truth or some type of situation, right? It's coming to me in a week, right? But if you're also receiving some type of truth, some type of clarity, it's coming 2 weeks from now. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's happening collectively to a lot of God's people, right? To a lot of God's children. But but it's happening in different times. And this is not to say like, oh, this is going to take a year to come back around. Because maybe in a year, you'll be seeing this message right here. And when you see this, it's when it's happening. Okay? Remember, the readings are timeless. There is no expiration date on these readings. Okay? And I pick up on past, present, and future. Okay? So, yeah, whenever you're meant to see it, you're meant to see it. So if you're watching me in real time, this is happening in real time, boo. Like, it's only a matter of time. Thank you, Spirit. It's only a matter of time. Okay? What else, Spirit? Like, what is Scorpio? What's up with that? You know what? Let me clarify that real quick now that we're already here, because what's up with that Scorpio? I don't want to save it for after. I might as well just do it now. What's up with this Scorpio spirit? Strength. Lovers. And the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, I was talking about romance just yesterday. I think it was in the reading from yesterday. So you could have the person coming towards you could be a Scorpio. You hear that, crow? This Scorpio is strong. Okay, they're going to protect you. They recognize the efforts that you've put in, or that you put in into your everyday, into your day-to-day. Okay, you're hardworking, you're resilient, I'm hearing. You're like a tough cookie. And this person likes that. And I think I even said that in yesterday's reading. Okay, so the person coming towards you could be a Scorpio. We got June 6th. Maybe you met this Scorpio in June 6th. We got spiritual awakening. The letter C. Let's just see. What's up with this letter C? What's up with this letter C? Maybe this Scorpio is having a spiritual awakening. What's up with that letter C? Maybe this Scorpio's name starts with the letter C, or his last name starts with the letter C. I said he. I didn't mean to though, but I said he. So maybe it's a masculine. Okay? What's up with this letter C? Six of Wands. Y'all saw how that shit flew out? Ascension. This Scorpio is going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, this C, it could be, like I said, it could be their nickname that you have for them that starts with the C, their last name, or their first name. I don't know, boo. But all I know is that this Scorpio that's coming your way, they're a keeper. Okay, they're a keeper. They're going through a spiritual awakening, or they have gone through a spiritual awakening, right? They're ascending. They're moving forward, okay? Remember I was saying that this person could have, like, self-sabotaged the relationship and things like that? Like, we literally have the Five of Swords right behind it. And the Vampire again, okay? It might not even be that. It could just be that this energy vampire was doing everything to win at all costs, so maybe a new love wouldn't enter. And a new love has entered, okay? And that could be why also now I'm seeing the Two of Cups and the Innocent and the Chariot and the Tower in a different way now. Because it could be like this Scorpio coming towards you to offer you this relationship, right? Because you've been innocent this whole entire time and we're connected to some fucking karmic, right? Who's a douchebag. And this Scorpio could be coming in fast. And that's a Tower for somebody else. It's a Tower for this karmic. To find out that you're about to have romance. To have love. Because you fucking deserve it. Like, bro, not only you have all these terrible qualities, like you're selfish as fuck too. Yeah. Hanged Man, Eight of Swords. Yeah. Bruh. This bitch is mad. Because you're winning. Because you're going to have a real connection. A real successful connection. Like you deserve. Okay? We got the new moon on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, 1234. What else, Spirit? Libra. Okay. It could definitely be the sign, okay? Or just things balancing out, because we do have the Two of Pentacles here. Obsession, narcissistic supply, bad health. What did I say? This bitch is sick. This energy vampire, This fucking narcissist needs your energy because they're sick without it. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that, but it did go, it fell in reverse. But hold on, I'll tell you right now. I was getting the image of that movie, Jennifer's Body. I don't know if you guys seen that movie. In that movie, well, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it, but go watch it if you haven't seen it. But she was sacrificed by a band so they can be famous. So they needed to sacrifice a virgin, but she wasn't a virgin. She had already done stuff, right? Hold on, y'all. She had already done stuff, right? So, but the band members didn't know that. So, I don't know. The sacrifice that they did went left. And she got turned into like some type of creature or like werewolf or something like that. Right? But she needed to eat like teen boys to like look fine as fuck, looked very refreshed and, you know, cute and whatnot. But when she didn't, right, she had huge bags and she looked sickly, she looked yellow, she looked like ugh, all like that. So this is the energy that I'm getting from this person, this ex-partner of yours, this energy vampire, this narcissist. Okay? Yeah, so it's in reverse. I feel like they're hiding it. Obsession, narcissistic supply. I feel like they were hiding this. That's why it's in reverse. You had no idea that this was a fucking narcissist, that they wanted your light, that they wanted your energy, that they were siphoning your light and your energy. No more. They can do this. No more. This person's hiding that they're in bad health. And I told you, I don't know why this is giving me that. That the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands I just got very like very heavy sexual energy off of that. Heavy. Okay? And they're right up. Okay? So I like, you know, they don't want people to see or to know. But another way I'm looking at this obsession, narcissistic supply, and bad health in reverse, because we had Libra before that, and I said it, right? Somebody can be a Libra, you could be a Libra, this ex could be a Libra, right? Or it can just be that the things are balancing out, right? And that's what I feel like it is. Maybe this person, yeah, they didn't want people to see that they were so obsessed with you and that they are a fucking narcissist and that they're in bad health. But it's in reverse with the Libra before it. So it's giving me like people are seeing this person's true colors. Maybe this person is starting to look sick. The letter Y. Maybe this person's starting to look sick, right? Maybe they don't look great. Like I said in that movie, Jennifer's Body. People never knew why one day she was looking so radiant and another day she was looking like shit. I'm hearing mummy. She was looking like a mummy. So, well, not she, but, you know, maybe this person is looking like, I'm hearing like dead man walking. Okay? Like maybe this person is, I'm getting, what's that show? The Night of the Living Dead? The Night of the Walking Dead? Correct me in the comments. It's one of those, right? I don't like to see that shit. I'm not a very gore type of person. And I know that show is like very gory. My son loves to watch it. Not me. But I know it's like an apocalypse type situation, right? Where there's like zombies and whatnot. So this is the vibe. Okay, this is the vibe. It's very, like, this is what this person looks like. They look like a zombie. Okay? Oof. This is resonating for me, boo. Oof, spirit. And the letter E is resonating for me. The letter Z. Woo. Self-made success story. See, something is over. Okay? I'm telling you. You cut that last little bit of whatever you needed. We got ancestors are protecting you on the bottom of the deck. Because, look, we have Y and Z. Aren't those like the last letters of the alphabet? X, Y, Z. Now I know my... Yeah. And we have self-made success story. So you're going to be telling your story. It's almost going to be like, oh my God, how did you manage to get out of that situation? How did you manage to leave that narcissist that was doing X, Y, and Z to your life? Like, how did you end up escaping this person and never knowing that they were a whore, right? They were whoring themselves out in the street and then coming home to you. And like, how did you, something like that is very significant. Another way I'm seeing this self-made success story is like, I'm getting like talk show. Like, I don't know. Maybe somebody invites you on a podcast to tell your story. Right? Because they're like, oh my God, how did you become this millionaire? Oh, I had an energy vampire. I had a narcissist as a husband, as a boyfriend for 10 years. And they did 1, 2, 3, X, Y, Z. And I managed to get out of that. And I decided to go on this spiritual journey. I decided to go on the walk with God. And that completely changed my life. The moment I made that choice, the moment I answered that call, it completely changed my life. Now, what I started doing was I started to heal. Spirit started to show me what was really happening, right? The veil started, slowly but surely, the veil started removing itself. Something like that. We got Pisces on the bottom. But something like that is significant. Like, I don't know, maybe you're going to get in, maybe whatever this is, it could make the news or something like that. Or I don't know, like it's going to be public. Last quarter moon, it says, stop dragging dead weight. Make the cut. Make the choice. Make the move. And move the fuck on. Your new chapter needs space. You see what I'm saying? I feel like this is literally what you just did. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. It's literally what you just did. Lied about the commitment. Lied about commitment. Yeah, I told you this person never cared. They came in, offer you a cup. They came in, offer you marriage and everything, but they never gave a fuck. All they wanted was this light. They wanted this heart of gold that you carried. They wanted that light. La sopita.
Yeah, number 2.
Plotting against you, North Node, spiritual warfare. Oh, I've been in those babies. Hold on, you guys. My kids are here. Hold on. You just did that. Okay? My son is singing. Yeah, but this person, that's all they wanted. They never loved you to begin with. They just wanted it. It's like a moth to a flame. This is what this is. You're the flame. This person's the moth. They couldn't get enough of it. It's so weird because it's like the energy triggered this person, right? But at the same time, it was so, your light is so powerful that they needed it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why I'm getting the word hates. I don't know if this person hates you, but I'm getting, or maybe you hate this person, or maybe you let go of all the hate. 555, yeah, you change. Maybe you finally let go of all the hate that you had for this person, but it's almost like, well, if you hate them, why are you around them? Or if you don't like them, then why are you hanging out with them? He went to the dentist. Look, mental illness. I told you, right? This is giving, I told you in the beginning of the reading. Yes, baby. I told you in the beginning of the read, I feel like this person has like real mental problems. Like they do. Karma is a bitch. And there's 2 people on that card, okay? But I told you, and that mental illness is going under obsessive narcissistic supply. Okay? Maybe this person, they could have mental problems, right? Like, they need professional help. I'm not a professional, okay? I'm just reading the card. But what I'm also getting with this is that due to the fact that you're no longer there, due to the fact that you are no longer there, this is how this person feels. This person feels alone, abandoned, deserted, left behind. Like, if when you were with them, you're like triggered them. Now that you're not there, they're still triggered, but they have nothing to like shield those triggers. It's almost like the divine, because you see how there's that light that's coming from here. It's almost like the divine is forcing this person to look at themselves, to look at their inner child. Okay? Maybe the divine is like forcing this person to really like figure out the problem. And this person might be resisting. Okay? This person might be resisting. And like, oh, this is all the collective's fault. The divine wants to help me. It's the collective. So like they're mad about it. And they're mad at you about it. Like, what? Again, June 6th. June 6th is very significant. I don't know if you met this Scorpio June 6th or I was going to say this fucker. This ex did something June 6th, or somebody's birthday is June 6th. Okay, we got spiritual warfare again. Maybe they attacked you with spiritual warfare on June 6th. They tried something June 6th and it did not work. Maybe you were going through heavy spiritual warfare around that time, and they were hoping that it did something to you and it didn't do shit. And now you have broken free officially. Ancestors are protecting you. Or your ancestors were protecting you the whole time. While this person was doing spiritual work, we got the letter M here. Money, 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 money. Money. Drink more water. It flew in reverse. Maybe tone down the water. I don't. Loaner application approved. I don't know. I'm going to put this one back. Because, I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone not to drink water. Okay? Or maybe you're taking your intake water. Again, 555. It says, buckle up. Changes here. It's shaking things up to level you up. What is that? Hold on. Spiritual awakening. Again. Yes.
Thank you.
Full moon. Aries, Spirit has your back. New apartment, new home. You could be moving. Because I just read the application was approved and we have new apartment, new home. We got X, the letter X or NX. Spirit has your back, and Aries. Karma is a bitch. Hey. I mean, it's basically common sense, right? If you do good, you get good. If you do bad, you were abused, not confused. But it fell in reverse. You're not abused anymore. You're not confused anymore. You know what's up. There's nothing, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so you're not abused. This card says you were abused, not confused. It's in reverse, right? They can't do this anymore. They can't abuse you. They can't confuse you no more. And it landed on top of last quarter. Stop dragging dead weight. That's what you did. I feel like maybe you were like confused. You kept like trying to make sense of it all. And you were just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm letting it go. It's whatever. I don't give a fuck about that person no more. I don't give a fuck about them anymore. I'm living my life. I'm doing what I have to do. So I don't give a shit. And that might have just like, bah, that broke the spell right then and there. You uttering those words, you saying those words, like, fuck it, it's whatever. It is what it is. I'm letting it go, and I'm just going to let God do what he needs to do. I'm just going to let my ancestors do their thing. And I'm not going to get in the way. I'm just going to move the hell out the way. It's a reset. Okay? It's a reset. You hit the reset button. Okay? Clean slate. Period. 1111 power manifester mode. Your reality is updating. Is updating in real time. Think big or go home. Okay? The letter M. Again, you can have a name with the letter M or somebody. Light worker, healer. You see what I'm saying? Like your light is so, I was going to say fuerte. So it's strong. It's very powerful. It carries a lot of energy. You know, you're a very powerful manifester. You know what I'm saying? So a powerful manifester who is going through spiritual awakenings and is a light worker and a healer. Like you're, you know, yeah, this, again, like a moth to a flame. This energy vampire was like, you know, and that's why I heard you're like juicy, I think I said. Like you're juicy right now. Yeah. That's how this person sees you. So if and when you were with this, we got promotion on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you could be having a spiritual promotion at this time. And so that's why to this person right now, your energy looks scrumptious. Why? Because when you were with them, if your light was already powerful when you were with them, right now that you're not, your energy boosted up like 20 more notches. Okay, it's like toxic family. It's like stronger than ever right now. Okay, this could be your toxic family, their toxic family, or even this Scorpio's toxic family. Maybe they were raised in a toxic family. We were talking about that yesterday. See, father knows, mother knows. Okay. Stalker alert. Toma.
Huh?
No more or what? Arguments and drama. Yeah, because karma's a bitch. January 1st could be significant. Promotion. And it fell on top of arguments and drama. I said it yesterday, right? Like, you weren't supposed to be here, collective, okay? And we got that stupid ass letter E again. You weren't supposed to be here. You weren't supposed to make it. Whatever they were doing, medicine woman, medicine man, whatever they were doing, it was supposed to completely stop you, or at least have you return to this masculine. We got 311. Aligned creativity. Your ideas are divinely sent. Use them. They're meant to take you somewhere. Okay?
Skin color. Skin color.
Okay. Let's do a little bit of the kipperish and we're gonna go. Oh. These are all the ones that I had pulled already. And before I left, we had Divine Feminine on the bottom of the deck. What? Ay, no que estabas llorando y no sé qué tanto. No, ahorita.
Yes, I have legs. I can run and play.
All right, let's get final messages here from the kipperish.
Can make some more.
Okay. Final
I
messages.
can what you eating?
Sopita.
Noodles?
You want sopita?
No, mine. Huh?
Ay.
What?
I said, do you want sopita?
No, thank you.
Okay, haz sopita pues.
I think it's alone.
Ooh, soulmate and high priestess. Hold on. What is that about? Distant future. Relationship. Because that's what I heard. I feel like you and this Scorpio are already together in the 5D. You guys are already a couple. Anything else, Spirit? But why distant future? Why is that here? I don't understand. Maybe you thought that this person, your ex, was it. And that you weren't going to have anybody else. Right? That you thought that this was your person. Community.
I think they did too much.
I'm telling you.
Ma,
Sí, mi amor.
I think. But your mom ate this one now?
Travel.
2, 3, 4,
Oh my God. Occupation.
7, 8. Mucho le de casa.
Single, sexy,
There's
and
a cat.
successful. Surprise. You see what I'm saying? You weren't supposed to be here, collective, okay? That distant future card, they were like, it's cool. Let's throw all this magic at her. Let's throw all this magic at him. They ain't gonna make it. You gonna see. In the distant future, you gonna see them in poverty, in the streets, with their kids, asking for money. Oh, and oh to their surprise, bitch. No. I'm so sorry, no. You're doing something with your gifts. Occupation under the high priestess. You're doing something with your spiritual gifts, or you're meant to be doing something with your spiritual gifts. I just heard arranca. Like, yeah, if you're not doing it yet, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Put them gifts to work. Put them gifts to use. We have healer here, right? Light worker, healer, medicine man, medicine woman. Those are 2 healing cards right here. You're a healer. You're meant to heal people. So that's why you weren't going anywhere to begin with. You have an important mission here to do. And this bitch, or bitches, right? Because we got a community here. We're just trying to get away. We're trying to get in the way of that, right? Because obviously the devil's minions don't want people to heal, right? They don't want them to find their walk with God. They don't want them to be on the walk with God. Confirmation. Okay. Rich girl. Yeah, they didn't want you to see that you could be this rich girl. But I'm hearing you knew you had it in you. You knew. Look at that. Again. Remember yesterday's reading? They came out together. Here they are together again. Your ancestors are like, boo. Worry about these gifts. Worry about this mission. Worry about what you got going on. Don't be worried about this hot mess. We got it. I also feel we got North Node as well. Your ancestors could be guiding this soulmate towards you now. It's almost like because that last ribbon has broken, it's almost like now this masculine has gotten the green light to come towards you. Yeah. And there's an Ice King who's going through some type of ending. Again, a tower. Okay? Because you found self-love. You love yourself now. You don't... Healer. You've healed. Venga para acá. ¿Dónde lleva mi soda?
I only have like a little bit. And I have like a little cup.
Ahí está ese. Tira el agua.
Nothing in it.
I'm about...
The...
Tira el agua y ahorita te doy. Oh my God. All right, last 2. You guys. Bro, I don't mean to laugh, but you know what I'm getting? How does it go? God is preparing a table for you in front of these enemies, dude. That's what's happening. What they thought was not going to happen is happening. What they thought that was not going to be successful is successful. And what they thought they were going to take away from you, they couldn't. They are fucking realizing that they have wasted time, money, energy, everything. This whole ass community thought, oh, well, let's steal it from them then. Let's do magic, right? So in the distant future, they can be in poverty, in the streets with their children. And then they'll be in like low vibing energy and we'll be able to steal. We'll be able to siphon off of them, right? Take their energy, right? And heal. Maybe that's why they need you back. Also because of your healing energy. This person might be looking like shit. Might be feeling like shit. May even literally have a disease. And they want you to heal them. Like, bye. I don't fucking think so, boo-boo. I am not the doctor for you. And that's the energy. You're actually becoming and getting everything that they said you wouldn't. A divine masculine and rich girl? I'm done. And that came out, let's see. No, I don't have it. Give me one for this divine masculine spirit. Give me one for this divine masculine. The 10 of Wands. I said it, right? That Scorpio is going through a spiritual awakening. Maybe they've let go of some type of burdens, of some type of baggage as well. And they've turned into the King of Pentacles. The Sun. But it flew in reverse. You have no, and it landed on top of Rich Girl. You have no idea that this is coming. Divine Masculine. Hold on, let me get one more, because I'm looking at this at another way now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This fucker wants to... This person wants to come back. They want to come back cloaked as a divine masculine. This is what I was getting. I was like, why are these cards coming out like that for a divine masculine? Then that means that this person is trying to like cover themselves in this reading, okay? But they are not fucking divine. They want to come in as, oh, I'm changed. Yes, I've been burdened without you. I've been stressing out. I've been lonely without you. You know, I'm not happy. You know, I need you. Yeah, they need you, all right. They do. Okay, this is, yeah, and they're coming in with communication. This is not, yeah, on the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, Six of Cups, and the Most High. What's that? And Death. Because they know this is over. It's done. There's nothing they can do about it. This shit is done. Well, collective, I hope you like your reading. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, bye.